All right, VC, how you doing? I'm Jamie, and welcome back. In with a contest entry video this time. This is for Norman Masloff, Mazzy's channel. This is his contest about 1969, and yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. A lot of questions in this contest, and so I'm going to try to keep it to the theme of 1969 as best I can with all of the questions that we'll go through. So since it's a Mazzy contest, you got to put the hat on, as Mazzy's got a great selection of hats, and I'm not really a hat guy. But I thought I'd wear this one. I was in a community production of Brigadoon many years ago, but I don't often wear a hat. So for Mazzy, this is for you. Brigadoons, it'll be probably another 100 years or so before I put this on again. Okay, let's take a look at the questions, see if we can get through this here. Again, the contest really concerning generally 1969. The first one, album everyone should own. And you're probably going to see some repeat, at least between this video and some of the other videos, since you're looking at, 1969 generally. So I think an album that everyone should own, and of course I've got my hand strategically placed. This is Blind Faith, and this is their debut one and only album from 1969, and an absolute gem. Everybody knows it, but when you got a artist roster like this, I mean, talk about a supergroup. Fantastic. Blind Faith. Love it, love it. Okay, now the second question was music to put you in the mood. And as many have pointed out, Mazzy didn't really specifically say what mood. Now, I know Mazzy's quite a jazz fan, and so I thought I'd pick a jazz album. Unfortunately, I don't own it on vinyl. I would love to, but I thought I'd pick Miles Davis from 1969, In a Silent Way. Now, this is the CD box set. This is the complete In a Silent Way sessions. Miles Davis always puts me in the mood because he's got such a variety of incredible albums. Yeah, Miles Davis, what can you say? An album that was recorded, I believe, in a single session from February 1969. But there you go. This is very much in the transition years too, from sort of the older style to the more fusion that would be eventually coming up. So yeah, Miles Davis, In a Silent Way. Okay, next question. Cover art from 1969. Lots to choose from. Hard to narrow down just one. And this, I really enjoy this album cover. Maybe it's not everybody's favorite, but I love it. Quicksilver Messenger Service, Happy Trails. Now, of course, they incorporated this drawing for this cover, but I just love it because it just, to me, it brings up images of long ago, and yeah, from 1969. Quicksilver Messenger Service, their second album, a blistering blues rock, slightly psychedelic album, but yeah, I just love that. It just, it just kind of captures something there. Yeah, so Quicksilver Messenger Service, there you go. Okay, I believe the next question is in terms of some artist or group that you have a lot of in your collection. So I don't have a lot of vinyl from this particular artist, but on CD, I've pretty much got everything that this artist has put out, with the exception of some of the obscure bootlegs. And so it's quite a lot of material talking about Frank Zappa, be it Frank Zappa, Mothers of Invention on CD. One of these days I'll have to do a special on Frank Zappa and just show you what I have on compact disc from over the years. But yeah, and talk about a fantastic album. This is a reissue. This is Frank Zappa, Hot Rats. What a fantastic, fantastic album. But yeah, I have a lot of Frank Zappa on disc in my collection. Okay, and moving right along, we go to 1969 debut. So many to choose from, and I'm probably repeating this one that you've probably seen. I know Steve Carlson's picked this up. I don't know if this was his favorite or his choice for 1969 debut, but the Stooges, their first album, hard to believe, from 1969. It goes back that far. This is a record store reissue, so this also includes some other stuff, some alternate takes and whatnot. But man, oh man, I Want to Be Your Dog, 1969, and yeah, just what can you say? Fantastic. So yeah, this is the Record Store Day reissue, so they get you another album of alternate takes. But there you go. What is 1969? Mind-blowing debut. And next question. This is a favorite album from 1969. Also a debut. It could have been in the debut one, but come on. King Crimson, In the Court of the Crimson King. What a mind-blowing debut. Fantastic. This is the reissue from the vinyl box set that has come out that I have showed you. But King Crimson, I mean, just the influence from this album alone is just amazing. King Crimson, In the Court of the Crimson King, 1969, and a favorite album for me, and also a great debut as well. Okay, and I think the bonus question was name 3 of Mazzy's favorite groups or artists. Well, there's Phil Collins, there's Genesis, but that's kind of a given for Mazzy, as you probably well know if you watch his channel. But I haven't been watching Mazzy's channel for too long. I'm a fairly newer subscriber, and he's had some great box sets and whatnot recently that he's featured. But what really struck me is he is a huge fan of the Byrds. And unfortunately, I don't have a lot of Byrds on vinyl. I'm hoping to rectify that. Although with the Byrds on vinyl, I find that gets a little pricey sometimes, the popular group on vinyl. But I do own the Byrds box set called 12 Dimensions, the Columbia Recordings. And so I can't remember when this came out, but this was one of those things where you could buy like this box set that had just 4 CDs, and then you could fill it up with the rest of the CDs, sort of like Phil Collins did just recently. Sorry, Mazzy, but so this one included Live at the Fillmore. It also included Untitled, Unissued, Bird Maniacs, and Farther Along. And then you could fill it up with the other discs, which I did. And so there you have it. And yeah, he's certainly Mazzy, totally into the Byrds amongst many of the groups, and he's also a great jazz lover as well. But yeah, so there you go. Okay, 1969 contest entry for Mazzy. All the best, Mazzy. Great channel. And I think his initially was like 500 subscribers, and he's well past 700 subscribers. So all the best, Mazzy. A tip of the hat to you. And good luck for the other entries. And we'll chat again. It's Labor Day weekend, so have a great long weekend. And we'll chat soon. Bye-bye.